What's going on, everybody? WePostE here, and it's Victor bringing you guys an X and Y Pokemon battle. And well, it's been quite a long time since I've done a video, so I figure it's best to just try something new, if you know what I mean. Of course you know what I mean. It's just try something different. So, but some things never change, and this battle is going to be from my opponent's point of view, his perspective. But it's a bit nicer because now, with this new format, I don't have to stretch the video so it looks really distorted. And because of this, it's been a long time, so it's going to be like starting over. So my team, Victini, I think it's Banded, Wall Breaker, Rhyperior, Physical Wall, Mega Venusaur, Physical Wall, Vaporeon, Special Wall, Landorus, sort of Sweeper, I think it's Timid, Max Special, Max Speed, and then the Porygon Z, another Wall Breaker. So let's just get right into this battle, shall we? So he's going to lead off with the Rotom Wash, and I just want to, his main Pokemon that I want to look out for is going to be his Mega Venusaur, because I really don't have much to hit that with, and I let off my Rhyperior because Stealth Rocks, but he's just going to burn me with his Rotom Wash, and that's just not right. It's not that great at all, and I just went for the Leech Seed, and he brings in his own Mega Venusaur, and this is just kind of a mess for me. His Sludge Bomb doesn't do that much, which is pretty nice to see, and I'm just going to go for V-Create. Usually I see Sludge Bombs doing about 50% to my Victini, so that one's probably a bit more defensive. And this, I really should have went for the U-turn expecting a switch, but I was just going for the obvious move because it was pretty early in the game, and I wasn't really thinking. He's going to set up the Stealth Rocks. I'm going to take this chance to set up the Stealth Rocks as well, I believe. No, I'm going to go for the Earthquake. That was, yeah, I'm crazy. So, again, I'm going to have to switch out because I can't stay in against this Rotom Wash no matter what. I'm going to take this opportunity to go into Venusaur, mostly because I kind of want to get the Synthesis. Even though the Sandstorm is up, it's just going to be an opportunity to heal, and I honestly do need to heal now that I'm at 35%. So the burn honestly crippled my Venusaur a lot, and the sand isn't helping much either, but I can take this chance to stay in and just go for another Synthesis just to heal myself up just a bit more before taking this time to switch out or going for a Sludge Bomb of my own after that. So I'm just going to keep going for the Synthesis till I get to a respectable amount of HP, or to the point where I feel like I can stay in and or feel comfortable enough. And this time he goes into his Garchomp, as I just get lucky, I suppose. I'm going to bring in my Porygon Z. Should have went for the Tri-Attack there, but just a bit scared of seeing the Aegislash come in. So now he's going to go for the Giga Drain, as I'm going to go into my Landorus and threaten him out with a Psychic. Not too concerned about getting locked in, but here I got really lucky. I figured a Psychic would take him out, but I got minimum damage, and I just didn't want the Focus Blast to have a chance of missing. So that was a bad move on my part, but unfortunately the Focus Blast here misses now, so that's going to make up for his Hydro Pump miss, and he's going to Pursuit me, which is kind of strange because he could have just as well have EQ'd. I'm assuming he doesn't have it. He probably has Stealth Rocks, Pursuit, Stone Edge, Crunch, or some coverage Ice Punch move like this Conkeldurr. But I'm just going to keep Earthquaking him because his Drain Punches, Ice Punches, whatever punches he wants to throw at me, they're not doing too much, and that's what makes Rhyperior such a great Pokemon to have. So he's going to go for Drain Puncher, get a crit. It does about 20%, and I'm just going to take this opportunity to heal up because his Ice Punches aren't going to be doing much either. So, and once I get to a good enough HP, I'm going to be able to just go for my own Sludge Bomb. Now this thing, my Mega Venusaur is physically defensive and has the hidden power fire just for the Scizors and Ferrothorns. So to be honest, I haven't seen a lot of Ferrothorns. I guess it's just not as bulky with like those Mega Charizards and Pincers running around. It just doesn't have the awesomeness it used to, I suppose. But now I'm going to go into my Porygon Z knowing that his priority in the form of Shadow Sneak won't be helping him much, and I can outspeed him in the other ways, so pretty safe going for the Shadow Ball there. Not sure why he left his Aegislash in to die. That was kind of strange, but I'm just going to go into my Victini here. As he goes for the Mach Punch, I can go for the Zen Headbutt, and that actually hits the rest of his team fairly well, but I'm going to have to sack my Victini here because I can't really get a safe switch or anything. luckily my Vaporeon has the Ice Beam, and that's what Vaporeon's mostly there for. It's bold, so it can take an Earthquake or an Outrage, I know that, but can only take one of them, so it's pretty crucial that I don't stall, well, keep trying to stall or dilly-dally a bit, and I just have to keep spamming my moves, my Scald moves, to be honest. So that's just what I'm trying to do. I don't really want to switch into my Porygon Z right now either, mostly because I don't want to risk being caught with the Garchomp in front of me and then having to switch back to Vaporeon, because I don't want to be locked into Ice Beam with my Porygon Z, because Venusaur can take it. I know that. I use Venusaur. Mega Venusaur is bulky as heck, but this turn I'm going to switch into my Porygon Z, predicting the Sleep Powder, because I know what's happening. I know when a Sleep Powder is going to, come on at me. So I'm just gonna sack Porygon Z this turn, just to stall a bit, I'm assuming. But this turn I can protect just to let the burn take him out, and next turn if I can live the Earthquake, I'll win the game. If I don't, I lose the game, and I actually take that Earthquake pretty nicely, so I don't know why I didn't Outrage. Probably doesn't have it, and the Ice Beam takes him out, and that was pretty narrow 1-0 for me. So that was just a really quick battle, just because George and I plan to do some videos over the summer. It's more of a hobby. It's a hobby right now, so just a nice battle to ease our way things back into this. And thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time, if there's any people watching left.